something completely different and more important. You ever get these bottle caps, messages in your bottle caps? This is not that important, but, you know, for many years I've been getting these Jones sodas. I like these Jones sodas because they invite their customers to like take photos and send them, and maybe they'll put them on labels and all that stuff. I've never done that before, but you open these Jones sodas, and Jones isn't the only company that does this. There's a bunch of other, like, you know, boutique or whatever soda companies and juice companies and all that stuff. And you'll open the bottle up, and on the cap will be some kind of a message, right? Like it may say, you know, live your best life, or it may say like go to bed, or I don't know. You know, it may say, you know, pet a dog, or join the crowd, right? Or something like that. It'll be some kind of like inspirational message or some non sequitur. And I don't know who came up with this idea, or if it's always been like this, or maybe it's something that was in the cultural lexicon or the pop culture of like the early 2000s when these messages started appearing. But people started to say, like, at the end of each message, you're supposed to insert the prepositional phrase in bed, right? So whatever it says, it's like a command or statement. You're supposed to do it in bed, right? So like pet a dog in bed. Okay, that's not so bad, right? Like live your best life in bed, right? Or join the crowd in bed, right? And that's where it got funny, because sometimes you would get these things, and if you added in bed to it, it would be like really, you know, it would be like suggestive and sexual and kind of, and just funny, right? And you would just get a good laugh out of it with your friends as you were like sitting behind the supermarket there, you know, drinking Jones soda. Okay. So yeah, I always thought this was just like an urban legend or something, or you know, somebody invented it, or, you know, or it was just going around enough in the days before social media. It was something you did. And I guess it was like maybe a friend told me about it, and he's like, you're supposed to add in bed onto it. And a friend told me about it, and I was like, yeah, you're full of BS, man. You're not supposed to do that. That's stupid. You're just looking at my message and saying that, right? It's like, no, it's true. And so I kept on getting Jones sodas, and so like after about a year or so, I'm opening one up one day. And this was like in the, like, I don't know, winter or spring or whatever of 2000, 2001, somewhere around there, okay? And, you know, the movie American Pie had come out, right? And so it's pretty funny, and there's a scene in that movie that we all laughed about where, like, this kid ends up having an affair with a much older woman who ends up being, like, the mother of a character in the movie named Stifler, right? And so, you know, she like, that's where the term MILF comes from, right? Like, Mom, I'd like to, you know, feel or something. I don't know. MILF. And, you know, yeah, so it's like everybody's talking about Stifler's mom, right? And so 2000, 2001, early spring or summer or whatever, maybe it was the fall, I'm opening up a Jones soda bottle, and I look at the soda cap, right? I look at the bottle cap, and it just says right there in big letters, Stifler's mom. Like, I'm not making this up. It said Stifler's mom right there. That's when I learned, right? That the urban legend, any urban legend, right, however far out there, can be real. Well, I don't think in that movie, like, the kid hooked up with Stifler's mom in bed. I think it was like on the pool table or something like that. I don't know.